Did you grow up somewhere else than Birmingham? Yeah, I grew up in Kidderminster, then Worcester, Malvern. So, you know, it's miles from here and on the train, but also, like, my parents are shit. So,
Jacob,
you know.
how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No, not at all.
I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
My home is Birmingham, not where my parents
Right
live.
now I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that Wanda brought with them.
I went to Birmingham for uni,
Favorite,
but,
a little
you know,
flamingo
then,
drinking water
like,
from a lake on
I like it more than Worcester.
Oh,
Worcester's
no, curve
shit.
like a snake.
Worcester's trash. And the people there are
Patrick's
not
mother
that
told me
great
this.
either, honestly. So,
It's funny how I never met Mom.
they're all pretty
I was around to
backwards.
see Patrick's
So,
leaving.
you know, for someone like me, it's not the place. Patrick's mother gave me a postcard. It's funny that I've never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick leaving. I thought Patrick was your brother. I'm sorry to hear about your mother. Let's just say that.
I'm sorry to hear
Because I wasn't
that.
paying attention.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood.
Good for you.
Though
Not
for
everyone
the
does.
nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away.
The teething.
She just couldn't handle the crying.
Worcester sauce! Well, you know, there's something that Worcester's good for, I guess, but... did you blame her?
Did you blame her?
No, I didn't. For some reason, I was mad at my dad. For letting her go, I guess. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard.
Wow.
The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes,
Yes.
don't we?
Okay, have you decided what you're going to do?
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere
Yes, find somewhere safe so
away from
away
all
from
this.
the Terminators.
You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big
Correct.
sis. I need to protect him.
I thought you were his mother.
I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Okay. I went to study hospitality and leisure management. And then, you know, then the economy died and it became the worst industry to find work in. So, life doesn't work out as you want it to. So, you know, that happens. And there's someone sleeping again. Then that's the person that we rescued. Then this person is the kid with the doggo. Where's this boombox? I want to get the achievement for the boombox. Did you finish your studies? Well, we were meant to go on it's a sandwich course that requires a placement. And so, complicated story is, like, the place that I wanted to do a placement for, I didn't get, but there was a backup, which... Do we need to go to sleep? Is that how this ends? Okay. We're just coming back to go to sleep. So I went to study in Ireland, where it was suggested that this was a management programme, but then when we got over there, only the Irish people were given the training. So I came back and started a management programme over here, where with Mitchells and Butlers.
What's going
But
on?
the manager for that took the piss and kept, because the head chef was
get out of
leaving,
here.
and kept me in the kitchen.
Who the fuck
And
are
after
you?
6 months in the kitchen, when I was meant to do 3 months
Matters is that you
and
can't
3 months
stay
on
here.
bar. This is
He
the
asked a
Terminator.
question, and I suggest
This is the one that tried to
answer
kill us.
You don't want to do that. I've got this.
I remember
with
him.
explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
it. You got what?
But yeah, after all of that
Know
taking the
gun running,
piss,
He's the one that saved my
you know.
life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way.
I'll say his voice
They
is
finally found you.
surprisingly like
What
ours.
you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you,
For me.
for him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard them. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
Can't I fight the Terminator? I've killed a lot of
Alright, everyone, get
Terminators.
up.
I feel like, you know, I would like to fight the Terminator.
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model.
Why can't I fight him and join in?
Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still
Go!
alive?
Go! Go! Watch out!
Okay, again, it's not letting me
Don't
fight.
just stand there! Run!
Okay. So yeah, because of that, it was a lot of awkward things, and then I had to pay rent and stuff. So you know, I just like start work and fuck it. It's all a pain in the ass. So you know, life. Okay, we were able to escape thanks to the stranger. He sacrificed himself and buried the infiltrator once and for all. It doesn't look that way. But with Patrick hurt from the explosion, others had no other option. They had to join me at the resistance shelter. Okay, so everyone came to the resistance. No choice on the matter. So I'm guessing that's going to be the final boss battle with that guy then.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counter.
It also sounds like an ending. 2 weeks later. Okay, so we've got a level to play. So, strange jump there, but I guess we will be... This is probably like last mission then, I guess. I mean, I haven't really got the ability to go higher on my weapons, so toughness, because it's the only thing that we can really upgrade. Okay. Hi, do you want to speak to me, soldier? Good job. You watch the front line. You keep watching. How about you? Anything to report? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not about to be ambushed by Terminators, by the way. I'm just going to quickly look for loot, even though this place, well, locked, really. I have got lockpicks, but you're not going to let me use that, huh? I guess it opens when we need it to. How about you?
Sergeant? At ease.
You didn't even salute, sir. You said sergeant, but you didn't salute. That's very rude.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or
Yes, you should, because that other guy didn't. You going to go scavenging.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow.
I mean, you're
It
scavenging.
just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Seems like that works.
I need to report to Baron.
It's because I've been getting all of the loot. You know, they don't need anything because I'm... Is there something on the front of this car? No, it's just got a weird glow between its realms because they haven't done a good job with the model. That they've left it open to some sort of nether realm with a lighting in it. Okay, great texturing there. Because they thought that no one would see that, but they didn't line it up correctly to cover it, but it left a gap to a nether realm. But sure, We'll just pretend that seat doesn't glow to oblivion. Definitely not. Let me in.
Rivers, DN 46890.
Yes. I'm sure I will remember that.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
DN 490. Yes. Okay. Is there a boombox somewhere to annoy someone?
Where do they keep finding this shit? I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down?
Hi.
I'm going out.
Good for you.
I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch.
I've seen plenty of
If you
them.
see one, let me know, okay?
I should have killed them and collected them, I guess.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes.
Good for you.
You won't tell, right?
No, you've been sat there since the last
But
mission,
no,
but
seriously, you won't tell.
you know, maybe you're kind of overdue going for your mission. Also, that TV is on fire. It doesn't look safe, or is it a microwave? It might be a microwave, actually. What have you done to this microwave? I think your dinner's cooked. I think your dinner's pretty well done. You might want to stop microwaving it before it burns. Hi.
Do you need anything?
What do you got?
Can I see your hardware?
I'm not asking to see your junk. No, I do not want to see your junk. I'll take all of your ammo for my gun. 20% fire rate doesn't interest me, so, you know, these weapons I've got plenty of. Sure. You know, maybe I should have held on to all the loot and bought it here and sold it to you, but hey.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
Tell me about your story.
What happened after you
They
started?
used it hobo style.
Honestly, not that
Indeed.
much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later. We did hear some rumors about robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite one was about the radioactive squirrel zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous, because we're the only living band in the world.
Showing radioactive squirrels.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken.
Yeah, it seems a bit of a crap
We
name.
were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on.
And you said you were the only
We
band
paid
out
the
there,
price
so...
for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
It's a T-400. What did you do?
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream.
So everyone died just
I
because of
didn't
that,
even
okay.
move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day, every day.
18 hours a day, every day. I got one follower, but you know, hardly anyone really watched it. But like I said, you know, it was a lot of people were actually streaming, which is what was unexpected, you know. So it's not like there was a lack of options to go watch. So, you know, Hobo Man looks a bit like Penguin. Locked. Okay. These people, they don't look that happy. Where's the scientist guy gone? He has ran away. All his robots that he's commandeered. I thought these two were hugging for a moment then. It really looked at that angle that they were like hugging in the corner. But apparently not. Okay. So we've got a crafting table. That's not a loss. Hi.
Are you alright?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
Yeah, they look a bit odd. Or do you mean the people we brought with
I'm
us?
worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's
That's why
busy
she got the day
scavenging
off.
supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
I mean, I'm getting round to it. I'm just doing my
I
rounds.
mean Ryan.
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
What side quests have you got
Is there
for me
anything you need?
now?
No, I have to say that
You say that, but then you always want medicine.
Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
Side quests, it's something to do.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
I wasn't offering to satisfy your needs in that way, my lady. I know it's like, what other needs other than meds? I didn't mean those needs. Hi, are you okay? You look a bit dead.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave
What
in a
happened to
couple
your
of
arm?
days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
Yeah,
How
imagine
do you
if we
like
didn't
living
get
in
the
the shelter?
chalk.
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear
Sure.
it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
A stick.
That wasn't funny.
Well, it's not my joke. I'm just repeating it.
But you said it was a great joke, you know, honestly.
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
It's the worst joke in the... Also, you draw the same artwork that other guy did. Is this chalk cursed? That you all draw the same drawings with the diners and the rocket building? That's very concerning that you drew exactly what that other guy drew with the chalk. That's not human. There's something very wrong there. Unless you went and drew all of them at that location, but then you would have known that your chalk
lost
was
his
there.
Spider Scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
That Spider Scout's gone again. I probably need to find it again. I knew there was something wrong with it. It's gone rogue. It's reprogrammed itself back to Skynet, hasn't it? I should have gone and hunted it down. We're probably going to be told to go hunt it down or something, right? Hi. Okay. Memorandum, John Connor. Commander Baron, I was very pleased to read the mission report from Pasadena. You're probably aware of this, but it is essential that we mobilise all the troops in your area and abandon all level 3 outposts. I understand the consequences and will take full responsibility for this. As for Private Rivers, I believe he deserves recognition for his actions. Perhaps a promotion is in order. I'll leave that decision to you. I want you to keep him close. Signed, John Connor. Who absolutely never speaks in such a manly voice. So I'm just going to go hunt this Terminator, perhaps. Or, you know, find the loot that you've probably got hidden back in these walkways again. Because there was plenty in there before. And who knows if you've... Why were you coughing there as though I interrupted someone's conversation? Because I didn't walk in on anyone there. They're kid Terminators, they get programmed to draw that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, you know, that would be the next logical step for them to make, wouldn't it? Like, child Terminators, because who would suspect a child Terminator? And if they all have the same, like, you know, program to draw this childish drawing, because, you know, it saves RAM. You know, if they all have the same thing, they don't have to be creative. They just have to...
You wanted to see me.
Blend in a bit.
Finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin.
And the chipmunks?
He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened.
Okay.
Could be nothing.
Could be a lot of
But Connor
Terminators.
doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's Central Core.
Okay, Central Core. Let's hear your story before I do this.
You don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions.
I'm nosy.
But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we?
No.
Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
Because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
Thank the machines for teaching us compassion.
If that's how you view humanity, are we even worth fighting for?
I'm just doing whatever it takes to survive. Saving humanity is just a bonus. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
Who wants to be a bully?
Who wants to be a bully?
Believe me, there will come a time when you'll become whatever you need to be to survive. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has
The
its
people do
downsides.
stand up to bullies.
One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died.
Or these weird
So
people.
congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to
Perhaps
stand up
do.
to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Okay. The Central Core.
Central Core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the Central Core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
And I'm probably going to be ended up over there.
Is there a
by
problem with the
accident,
radio?
right?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Okay, will do. Where's a radio? I want to find a radio to annoy you. There isn't one. Okay, let's go find this Terminator in the ducts again. Right. That's blocked off. Okay. But that was blocked off from the other sides. This is roughly where it is. Here we go. So don't mind me, I'm just crawling in your vents to look for this spider. See if it's still making a nuisance of itself. Okay, so it's not on this side. But do you have any loot? No more loot. Okay, now that I can take pictures, I should hunt it. And it killed itself, it's just dead there. They haven't done anything since. I wonder if we didn't go for it in the first instance. If we waited until we got the upgrades, we could probably take a picture of that. Okay, I guess we're moving out then. Yes.